What is up? Rebel Reviews here with another video for you guys today. I'm looking at the Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Admiral Ackbar in the Black Series. All from episode 6, of course. You got the nice green on the box. I'm mainly looking at Admiral Ackbar as I have a previous review. It was one of my first couple reviews on Luke and Han, but I want to get into more of their alternate looks. As you can see, Han is in his episode 4 gear, but in the box he is in the trench coat. So I have doubles of these figures. These are my second. I picked up both of them again because I do not have a Han Solo in his regular gear, so I wanted one to take the trench coat off. And then as well, I do not have the episode 6 throne room Luke, which if you take his poncho and his helmet off, it is basically throne room Luke. So that is why I'm looking at these figures as well today. And obviously these guys go together. You can see the mural on the box, which I really hope they release a poster of these, because I would really like to see this. I really like this green, and episode 6 is one of my all-time favorite movies. Just in Star Wars, it's probably my first or second favorite. So I really dig this green color on the boxes. It just looks really nice, along with, of course, I really like the blue for the Empire Strikes Back, which is one of my all-time favorites as well. So I don't know if it's just those movies, because I really like those movies, or if it is just because of the color, because I really do like the color. I don't know, but it feels right. It feels right that episode 6 is green and Empire is blue. I'd even make Empire purple, but that's what they chose for Rebels. So yeah, here are the boxes for these figures. You got Admiral Ackbar on the side, as this is the new figure that I got that I haven't opened yet. So you got the nice artwork on the side, as I said. You got the artwork and little bio about him. He is number 1 in the Return of the Jedi Subwave. And then you got a nice window right there. You got green going all the way around, looking really nice. These boxes are some of my favorites. So got the window on the top. But I am not a in-box collector. I do save the boxes, but I am an out-of-box collector, because toys are meant to be played with. I do keep some in box, on the carded figures. I have some 40th anniversary figures, both A New Hope and Empire, which I'm hoping to get some in 2023, some 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi. That would be amazing on the card and everything. Be cool if they had the Power of the Force on there, because that's what I grew up opening, was the Power of the Force cards. But here is Han Solo's box, and also if you just want to watch, see their individual reviews, I have them on the channel as well. So there is Luke Skywalker's box. And obviously these characters are the heroes of Endor Like, they came out in an exclusive pack with like a speeder bike and one of the Ewoks. So they are just standard releases that they just put out as well. They didn't keep it as the exclusive, which is nice because these figures looked awesome. They are awesome. And yeah, you should go check out the other video on just these two because I'm not going to be covering them as much in this video. So let's get them open. Alright, and here is his accessory that he comes with. Standard Rebel Blaster. As you can see, we've gotten this before. Yeah, but nice nonetheless, you know. The thing about Admiral Ackbar, unless you watch the Clone Wars, he, especially in this outfit, he doesn't, wield a gun. He's mostly sitting in his chair on, in the space battle at the end of episode 6. He's like commanding a ship, and he's not really using the gun, but, I mean, it's cool that they gave us one. But yeah, that's all he comes with. Decent, you know. I don't know what else they would give him, but like almost like I feel like they should have gave us a chair with him instead. So I don't know, but he's cool. Like I'll show him in a minute here, and he is amazing. The figure makes up for whatever else, because he could just be standing there not doing anything anyways, and he looks really cool. So cool blaster that we get, and let's look at Admiral Ackbar. Alright, and here is Admiral Ackbar. He is looking awesome. I love this figure. I'm so glad that they released him and made him, because he's just an amazing figure, and I just appreciate that they released him, because they released Admiral Ackbar back when The Last Jedi came out and he freaking died, just blown up like it's nothing. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm so glad they came back and gave us this one, because this is the most iconic, you know. It's a trap, you know. It's a trap. And it's just iconic scene, you know. Admiral Ackbar is amazing. So let's take a look at this figure. He has amazing mouth articulation. If you can see that, you can open his mouth. That is awesome. I love that so much. I can't express my feelings on this figure right now because it is amazing. It's just so cool, like, that they gave us this, because, you know, like I said, he doesn't do a whole lot. Like, he's just a side character, but he's iconic because of It's a Trap, you know. It's an iconic movie moment. So happy we got this figure. And his head goes up, but if you go up, his mouth seems to stay open. I'm sure you can close it. I don't want to break it too much. It's kind of wiggly already, so I don't want to damage this, because this is an amazing figure. And so that's his head movement. Maybe you can do more if you got him, but that's all I'm gonna do. His like vest is a hard plastic, like rubber, like it's movable, but it still is like you know, kind of like blocky almost. But his abs go forward that much, back about that much, so not crazy movement. His arms go up that far. Pretty nice, actually really nice. His elbow goes to 90. Obviously you can twirl them all around, do all that. His hand swivels, obviously elbow swivel as well, and back and forth hinge on his hand right there. Legs go out that far. Pretty nice. And then his knee goes back that far, a little past 90, probably actually 90, closer to 90. And then his foot goes back, but I don't want to break him. Let's see this one. Yeah, it doesn't go back much because of his pants, I see. Forward about that much, so not crazy on the feet. Obviously you got a little bit of rocker, just a little bit. I really like his pants. They look awesome. Like his just whole outfit, he looks like a pimp almost. Oh geez. But yeah, he just looks really nice. I really dig this outfit. The Hasbro always kills it with these alien heads. Like, they just kill it. This is awesome. The proportions look right. Like, he's just a big goldfish, you know. So he looks amazing. Super happy with this figure. So yeah, he is looking awesome. His paint details are really nice. Just like all the little like things on his belt, like the yellow stripe running down looks really clean. Just the white in general, the all white looks really clean, and I'm digging it. Definitely, this is an iconic character, and just super happy about this figure. 100% recommend this figure. Actually, 110% recommend this figure. Like, if I didn't even collect Black Series, like if I just like didn't collect Black Series, I would still buy this and like have it set up by himself somewhere in my room, because like he's just that cool. And like I respect Hasbro for releasing this guy, because he probably didn't, you know, like he's not like kids are like running to buy him immediately. So, but he's for like fans like me that just love this figure. You know, I love this figure. This thing's awesome. I'm so glad they released him and gave us an Admiral Ackbar. Just super thankful for Hasbro. So yeah, that is my review on Admiral Ackbar. 100% recommend this figure. And I will show you what I was talking about with Luke and Han, and then I will get them all out in some poses for you guys. So let's take a look at Luke and Han. Alright, here's Han Solo in his Endor gear. As I said in the beginning of the video, I have videos of both Han and Luke in Endor gear on my channel that I made previously. So if you want to go check those out, you can, to get more, just a little bit more in depth. I'm just going to do a quick overview, or you can just check this out, because I'm going to go over articulation a little bit without the coat and stuff and all the extra stuff on him. So obviously he comes with his legendary Han Solo blaster. You know, obviously we're gonna get this. It's Han Solo's blaster, so comes with Han Solo. So here is Han Solo in his trench coat. I like how the trench coat fits, but I got this figure to take the trench coat off of him. So I'm gonna take it off. And as you can see, it's like you get two figures in one. That's why I really like it and bought two of them, because that's like exactly how it is. It's you can get two and have them look completely different, you know. And on the box, he doesn't have the trench coat on anyway, so it's like they're kind of hinting at that. And this trench coat is kind of hard to get off, but there we go. Ooh, and it pulls right off. So here's the trench coat. It is a nice trench coat. Maybe put it on another figure. I don't know yet. I'll get to that in a bit. Okay, so here's the trench coat. Looks nice, but I don't need that. I want Han Solo looking like this, because I do not have a Episode 4 Han Solo in my collection. And this way, you get the nice Harrison Ford head sculpt, like the original one, the original Han Solo figure that they released in like 2013 or something like that, when I wasn't collecting. So I started collecting about a year ago. So I'm fairly new to the Black Series, and I always say that I am lucky to get into it now, because look at these head sculpts. It was not like this. Those old figures, oof, they're bad. They are bad. So you get this nice Harrison head sculpt on the Han Solo Episode 4 body. I think it's just super smart by Hasbro, in my opinion, because it's like, why not buy two, so you can get the updated Episode 4 Han and the trench coat Han. So obviously you got weapon storage right there, but I am going to have him holding it, and fits pretty nicely in his hand. Little loose, but just super happy with this figure. I already have a review on it, so I really like this figure. And with the trench coat off, his elbow gets up that far. That's all I really wanted to see. And yeah, articulation is what you would expect. Go check out my other video. I don't know if I have articulation in that video, actually, so I'll go over it a little bit. So his leg kicks out that far. This leg probably not as far. I don't want to break his belt. Obviously arms go up that far. Saw me playing with the head earlier, up, down, and up, and then side to side. Pretty nice movement. This, you could obviously, you could take that off as well, and have, like, I think it might be glued in the back. It might be glued in the back, but you could always take it off still and have a beginning of Episode 6 Han Solo. So that is his articulation, basically. His neck, I think, moves as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, that is basically his articulation. Very nice articulation for Han Solo. I like that his elbows go up that far. You know, he could like scratch his head or something, you know. Very nice. I really dig that. So yeah, that is what I wanted to show you guys, that, you know, two figures in one. It's a good deal. So now we will take a look at Luke Skywalker. Alright, and here is Luke Skywalker in his Endor gear. Obviously, for an accessory, he comes with his green lightsaber, which I love. I love his green lightsaber so much. Just really iconic for me. Seeing him ignite it for the first time, and just goes with the whole movie of Episode 6. So really enjoy it, and it's obviously it is based off of Obi-Wan's lightsaber, which is my favorite lightsaber in Star Wars, next to Anakin's. So yeah, really like the saber. But here is Luke Skywalker, and obviously the whole point of this is I'm taking off his poncho, which I'm going to use this poncho for the new Cal Kestis, because I use in my Fallen Order game, I use the camo poncho on him with a green lightsaber, kind of like, obviously, Luke Skywalker, if he had orange hair. But I'm going to take this off Luke so that I have a Throne Room Episode 6 Luke, and throw this poncho on Cal Kestis, the new one, when he comes. So I will take his belt off. You can just do that in the back here, and his belt loops through those, so you just take it off, and then you fit it over his head, and there you go. There's the poncho. I really like the poncho, but I kind of wish they didn't sew the hood down, but still like the poncho, so it is nice, but I don't need that. And so now, look at this. We got an Episode 6 Throne Room Luke Skywalker, and his helmet does come off, which was a nice surprise when I first got this figure. I did not know the helmet came off, and it made me so happy that it does, because you get a Throne Room Luke. Have him fighting Vader. Oh, it's gonna look awesome. And his hair isn't that bad. Like, it is kind of matted down, but like it almost looks like how it should in that scene, you know, like kind of sweaty. And obviously put the belt back on, snap that in, and it might be a little loose, but it shouldn't be like too loose. Like mine just snapped right on, and yeah, it's not like too loose. So obviously you don't have the lightsaber clip on this belt, but it is accurate, and this does not fold down or anything, but you can almost see it. It could like get peeled off or something, and you could make it flap, the flap hanging over or whatever. But I like to think of this as like when he first gets there before before he goes ham on Vader and gets the flap hanging over. So really, really like this for a Episode 6 Throne Room Luke. It's gonna look awesome. Articulation, his arm goes up about that far. His hand goes up and down. Head articulation goes down about that far, up about that far. His arms go up really far, and his hands swivel, obviously. Abs go back about that far, forward about that far. Legs go out about that far. There's a swivel at the thigh. Double knees go up about, it can go up farther than that. I don't want to break that though. So that is Luke Skywalker. I will get them in a pose for you guys, and that is my review. Alright, and that is my review for today. Leave a like and subscribe if you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.